I haven't videoed in a while, so I just pretty much figured I'd try to knock out a bunch of little reviews and stuff. I'm going to try to get back to doing a little bit more videos. I've just been working a lot and just slammed. So anyway, here we go. Now, one of the products I'd bought a couple of months back, I bought the Esee knife, the Izula 2. The difference I think between the Zulu 1 and the Zulu 2 or whatever is this one actually has the scales on it. The other one is just a naked knife. I carry this every day. This is my everyday carry, and this one actually came with, some of them don't come with it, but this actually came with the little sheath. And I don't know if you can tell the wear and stuff. The handles were a lighter handle, but now they're darkened from my greasy hands and use. I've sharpened this a lot. It holds the edge pretty well, but I use the crap out of it. So I have, I sharpen this about once a week maybe. I do have a few nicks in it that I have to slowly work out, but overall it's a really nice knife. The only bad thing about this knife is the spine, although it's a 90 degree, it doesn't feel, I think it's this coating. The coating that's on it, it's awesome because it keeps the knife from rusting, but it's hard to strike a ferro rod. I tried it several different times with this knife and I just can't get it to do it. I think what I might do is ground some of this, take a file maybe, or take my grinder and just grind this edge a little bit. Just doesn't strike as well. But other than that, I love this knife. I carry it every day. In a pinch, you could always strike it down here at the bottom. You don't want to strike it on your knife face, but okay. You got to start a fire. You got to start a fire. The big brother, massively big brother, which I bought at the same time, is the Junglas, and I got the same color scales. It comes with this, the one I bought comes with this big ass sheath, which is pretty cool. Put it on your belt or what have you, but it's massively big. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've used the heck out of this thing. I've beat the crap out of it. In fact, this red stuff right here I think is squirrel blood. I trapped a squirrel and actually used this to cut its head off, like one swoop. Done. This thing's really heavy. It's super heavy, but it has a real nice feel to it. I mean, the handle is just, it fits in your hand perfectly, or at least mine. It's real heavy, but it's balanced pretty well. It came super sharp. I'm talking about, this thing was razor sharp. You'd shave with the damn thing. Not so much now because I've been using it. What's the point of having a knife if you're not going to use it? In my opinion, I beat my tools to death because I want to make sure that they're going to work for me. If the tool doesn't perform under me beating the hell out of it, then I need to find a tool that will, and this is one of them. And just like my other knife, these Esee knives seem to be really well made, and if I'm not mistaken, even if you broke this thing in half on purpose and send it back to them, they will send you another one, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think they have a really unconditional warranty on these things. So I put it through the ringer. I beat the shit out of this thing. I hammer it through trees. The video I made earlier made the post for my tarp. You know, you see me beating on it. On it. You can also do some fine carving. You know, I was trying to champ the edge or whatever, round it off. This thing works really well, and it holds an edge pretty good. Now it's not razor sharp anymore, but I've cut through trees, small trees, a few whacks, and it's gone. Also, you can split wood with it. I have literally taken hardwoods and batoned this through pieces of hardwood. So I have beat the heck out of this thing, and it still goes. It has got the same coating on it that the other knives have. I haven't tried to strike a ferrule rod with this yet. I'm guessing with the coating it's probably going to have the same feeling. What I might do is just take a small area and grind it down so it is a hard 90 and not the coating on it, and maybe that'll be my striking point. But overall, this is just one badass knife. I beat the hell out of it, and it's continued to perform, and it hasn't broke, it hasn't bent, wavered, nothing. I mean, this thing is, I can't even hardly bend the dang thing. I don't know if you can see it. You can bend it a little bit, but I mean, it's solid. This is a solid, it's almost like I'm walking around with a freaking lawnmower blade. What are you doing with that lawnmower blade, Carl? I aim to kill you with it. But it's almost like I'm carrying a freaking lawnmower blade around, but that feels good in your hand. So anyway, I do probably need to sharpen it back up, but for what I do with it, it is awesome. It's a real, and I keep this in my truck with the rest of my camping gear, and sometimes when I need it, you know, whatever. I don't know how practical this would be to carry long term, as it does weigh a good bit. But then again, I mean, unless you're taking down a big tree, this will replace a hatchet, and you know, and still you could do fine carving with it, or what have you. But definitely a keeper in my book. Well, let's see what else I got to review. But as for this video, thanks for watching.